Yo, what's good, people? Welcome back to the
Sadly Relatable podcast.
We back, baby!
Yes, we are. Yay! Haha.
I was actually about to do it because
No.
you're a little fake. Episode 30, people. We back
Oh my
in
God.
this. Woo, woo, woo.
I didn't even realise it was episode 30.
It's mad, yeah, because you're a little fake one. Oh, I'm sorry, energy. You were saying it a minute ago. You were saying it a minute ago how like you're surprised that you've gone this long, like.
Oh, the commitment issues thing, yeah. This is the most committed I've been to anything in my life, even though I feel like I'm giving it the bare minimum, because we kind of are.
Yeah.
When I say bare minimum, I don't mean like I'm not giving it any. I mean like we could be doing so much more.
Yeah, it's just we're occupied by a lot of other stuff.
But I'm still happy that we are posting once a week.
Yeah, and we are going to get on it. We say this every single
Let's
time.
not talk about it. Let's not talk about it.
Yeah, we'll be about it instead of talking
Inshallah.
about it.
Okay, guys, please make dua for us. We'll make dua for you as we always do. But yeah, keep us in your duas.
But yeah, I think this is the most committed I've been to anything YouTube related.
Yeah, like social media, as in like even Instagram and stuff, because you have to post. I know you're quite.
Yeah,
you're quite good with
Insta. I post every week, at least twice or minimum once a week.
Yeah,
but yeah, with YouTube or anything else, this is probably the most committed we've ever been.
I think because with YouTube, it's quite difficult to think of different ideas and edit them and do this and that. Whereas with our podcast, it's very like consistent.
Yeah, true.
But after this, remember we said we're gonna have an episode break each 10 episodes.
Was it 10?
Yeah, it was 10.
It's
so
been
every so it's been 10 since our last episode.
No, that doesn't make sense because I think it's every 20.
No, we discussed it's going to be every 10.
No, because we've only done it once.
Yeah, I know, because we decided to do it after 20. Do you get it? And then we said every 10 we'll leave a week break. So they're not going to see us next week.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know if we can afford to miss a week.
Oh, no. Ayo.
Look at you, you're so quick to want to get a break, you little
No,
snake.
it's not that. I drove for 4 hours. Okay, can I just say something to you guys, right? I don't mind coming here because I love coming home and stuff. But I left my house in London at 4:15. And what time is it now?
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock.
8. Yeah. It's taken me like 4 hours to get here.
I've come to you and it doesn't take 4 hours.
No, it takes like 2 hours in traffic. But I don't know how. There was just extra traffic, and then I had to stop off to go to the toilet and get food. Went the wrong way.
Yeah, that's your problem.
Doesn't matter why it took me 4 hours. It just took me 4 hours.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, you could easily do it in 2.
Yes.
So you're doing it to yourself, love.
Okay.
What do you do? Like, you're eating something because your breath stinks.
Say what?
Nah, I'm joking.
Say what, like you're joking.
I can smell something.
Hey, no, you have to cut that out.
No, wait, you just had chewing gum. I'm not going to cut that out. You just had chewing gum.
It's chewing gum.
Not you. It's not you.
I did have fish and chips and curry sauce.
Oh, I can smell the fish. You had fish and chips, so it's alright.
But why can you... I had chewing gum. Say what, like you can smell fish.
I can't now.
It's not me, Ayub. Smell my breath.
Alright. Oh no, it's not you.
It's not me.
So what is that smell?
Try again, just make it.
Probably my breath smacking.
It's your own breath.
I'm like, what's that smell? Smelling to a mic that I'm talking to every week. No,
it's not.
This smells alright.
It's not
Do you know
me.
what? Even if it's not bad, I would have still lied. I would have been like, nah, it smells alright.
Ayub. It's not me.
No, it's not you.
Have you eaten fish? Is
no,
the real question.
We've established it's not you. Also, I just brushed my teeth, so.
Say well, it's not me.
Well, I don't think it's you.
Okay, just putting it out there.
But yeah, what's called what do you do?
So someone asked me the other day why I moved to London, and I couldn't give an answer.
You're just like,
I don't know. Honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. I thought me moving, right, would kind of force me to get out of this depression mode and staying in doing the same thing. But honestly, all it's done is moved it there, and now I have rent to pay.
Yeah.
So, but alhamdulillah, I've given myself like a couple of weeks to get on track, and
How long has it been?
It's been like a month and a half. Come on, that's not that much.
Okay,
it's literally been a month and a half. So inshallah, it's just working. It's a process. Like also, I told you I think I have ADHD. My life was kind of good recently for like a couple of months, and I realized it's because I was writing everything I need to do down in the day, and then I was getting things done instead of procrastinating.
Yeah.
So my biggest thing is I'll procrastinate. Like 6 months will go past and I haven't done the thing that I've been meaning to do, and it just gives me more anxiety. It's literally replying to DMs and doing this. So I've got a journal now, and I'm gonna start weekly planning. And
look at that over there. Look,
No.
No, I'm not gonna hit you.
I know it's your journal. I saw it.
Yeah, you saw it.
Does it help you?
Yeah, it helps.
So I'm gonna start doing that.
But I put my daily to-do list and I'll never get it ticked off.
Yeah, but still, it's good that you do that.
I'm in that procrastination stage where like I can't pull myself to do anything.
Why can you not do it?
I don't know.
But your hours will go by.
Yeah, it's so stressful.
It's so bad.
Like I'm like, it's the simplest task. I'm just there on TikTok like, why am I not moving forward in my career? I'm just there like,
wallah, it's so true. Not just that, right? So I don't know if you guys know, you obviously know, but I have like chronic fatigue, which means that if you don't know, I'm extremely tired.
Under the book, man.
Someone commented on my TikTok because basically, okay, let me explain this and then I'm going to explain what I say, yeah?
Yeah.
Because it goes back to your comment, you're going to laugh so much. So it gives me the ick. Right, so basically I have chronic fatigue, which means that I do like something small and I'll be so tired. I'll be in literally pain afterwards.
Yeah.
So like for me, yeah, all in one day the other day, I cleaned, went shopping and came home and washed my hair and dried my hair. And for me, wallah, my back was in pain.
Yeah.
For me, I have to separate like most of these things across 3 days.
That's kind of mad.
So I'd have to do shopping on one day, as in like food shopping. I'd have to like do my deep cleaning on another day and washing my hair on another. All of those three things together put me in pain.
That's like my daily.
Yeah, I can't do it. By the way, I don't mean shower. I mean like wash my hair.
Yeah,
like, you know, I done it. It was just very. Oh, and I cooked as well in the same. And that was really hard.
And then you
for
took
me.
3 weeks rest just
3
to make up
weeks
for that one day.
Yeah. So what I was going to say is I also have chronic fatigue. So what it means is that I'll get up and I'll do like the cleaning and stuff. And by the time I've done all the cleaning, I'm so tired. So I like have to rest a little bit. And then mental health issues, I take like a couple of hours wanting to die. And then, yeah.
What was the comment?
Okay, so first of all, I just want to say alhamdulillah
You got a
because...
hair over your lip.
No.
Yeah.
I'm joking. First of all, I just want to say alhamdulillah, and I'm sorry if I always come on here to complain, but it's kind of just like sadly relatable. I'm here to talk about life.
We're here, we're talking.
Also, I don't know if I'm talking a lot, sorry.
No, talk, I'm listening. This is our catch-up time.
I have a lot to get off my chest, so I don't want to complain, but I feel like if any of you guys can relate, you're literally not the only one. I hate looking at people on social media and like seeing that they're like getting up at 6 a.m. and having a smoothie bowl and going for a jog and yoga and doing this. And I'm like, I managed to wash my hair this week. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is a bit like, oh, people are living life.
But you know what? Alhamdulillah, I'm happy what God has given me and like the struggles I face.
I think it's setting realistic goals for yourself.
And for you lot to see, if you are like this, don't feel like secluded or like you're the only one.
Yeah, you're not the only lazy person.
Ayo.
Oh, I'm joking.
Right, so I done a TikTok saying literally about what we're talking about now. And I said, when I moved to London, here it is. It just says me moving out to help my mental health and be more motivated. And then the end part of it basically says depressed, but now with rent to pay.
Yeah.
Basically what we've spoke about.
Yeah.
And someone commented on it, but your life's perfect. But why? Your life's perfect. And then someone replied and said, might not be perfect, but she does have a lot going for her. 50k on Insta, almost 300k on TikTok, podcast doing well, making enough money off promo and ads. And then they go, I feel like she should be more appreciative.
Mm-hmm.
So I replied back with this TikTok saying, like, my life, I have a personality. So I was diagnosed with depression, personality disorder and anxiety at 14. I like think I have ADHD, like everything's so difficult for me, like I slightly want to die. Alhamdulillah, I don't. Not now. But I mean, like not right now, but yesterday. And then someone commented, it's so funny, I didn't even want to delete it.
What it like? Yeah, we get it, love. You've said it about 50 times.
No.
That's why I feel like the podcast audience are going to be like,
all right,
they understand.
Listen to this. All right, Emily, just diagnose yourself with everything. you were definitely one of those girls that used to fake panic attacks every 10 seconds in school.
Wait, were you?
No, wallah. I was so ashamed of my mental health up until like 3 years ago.
Yeah, I think everyone was. I feel like recently it's been like a, just say it all.
Yeah, but I was so ashamed of it.
Yeah.
And now I'm just like, I don't care.
That's quite a funny comment. You should reply to that.
That is funny. Do you know why it's funny? Because I actually used to be scared that people would think I'm doing that. That's why I never used to tell people.
Do you know, that is a bit sad though. Like, imagine if you're like being serious like you are, and it's someone that cared about that stuff, and then they just comment.
I don't care. But someone like, let's say someone who struggled really hard, like I do struggle with it, but I don't know, maybe some of our viewers probably think, oh, here she goes again. I'm sorry if you do, but I'm just speaking about life. There are probably loads of them. But
I'm with you guys. No, I'm joking. Wait, back to the ADHD thing. I think I might have it as well.
Really?
Because I was looking at certain things, and apparently one of the things is when you like hyper concentrate on certain things, where you like when you get focused in. I don't know.
Do you do that? And when you like the whole rest of the world like goes blurry.
Not that for me. It's a different thing. Like I spoke to someone who recently got diagnosed with it, and one of their things was clenching their jaw when they're doing something.
Do that.
When I have shoot days, when I'm filming, I film, and when I'm like focusing, I tense.
Are you sure it's not the
I bite down.
MDMA?
Come on.
While you're filming, you just hear in the background.
But no, I'll be filming, have a shoot day, and I get home, and I'm like, I can hardly move my jaw. Like everything's aching. I'm like, why am I in pain?
Why do you get what boxers wear? Mouth guard.
God, no, I don't know.
It might help.
I don't know if it will, because I'll still be tensing my jaw. And then I realised that I spent the whole day filming, and I'm like tensing so hard, or like
I've
push
seen
my
you do.
low thing
Yeah,
out.
you go.
Sometimes I watch like behind the scenes footage of myself.
I know you told me.
I'm doing something with the bottle, and I'm like this. Like moving my mouth and tensing and being weird.
Do you not remember last time you were like, listen, I don't know why my jaw's doing this? When you showed me the behind the scenes.
It's so weird. But apparently, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if that's to do with ADHD, but someone that recently got diagnosed with ADHD was telling me that that's one of the things they picked up on that was like related to it. And it's a bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie to you. Whenever I come home, like I'm just aching.
I feel like a lot of people have ADHD and they don't realise they have. Like I feel like a lot of the world. Yeah, it is a spectrum, but I feel like a lot of the world has it because I never used to think I had it up until recently. Someone pointed out that I can't sit still when I'm in the car, and like another thing with me, you know, I don't watch movies or series. I just don't know what to do with myself.
You watch EastEnders?
I watch EastEnders 30 minutes like 4 times a week, and I don't usually like watch them all, but I mean like long periods of time. Also, I don't know if we spoke about this before, you know how people can just sit and tan in the sun?
Oh yeah, you did say this. Yeah,
I don't know how people do it.
Yeah.
I think we spoke about it before.
Yeah, we have.
Oops.
Move on, mate. No, but you know what? The reason I think I might do as well is I'm really weird. Like I was thinking about it yesterday. Whenever I'm with my friends or with a group of people, if I'm somewhere and I see something really high, in my head I'm like, don't like. I want to jump and hit it. And
no, I don't think that's ADHD.
No, but I have to force myself, and sometimes I can't. I'm like, I have to, and then I just jump. Even if I know I've got a bad knee from doing that type of stuff, I'm always like, all right, and then I'm always like, let's have a race, or let's do this, let's do that, and I'm always like, who can jump the highest, who can do this? After every single time I'm with my friends, I'm doing something, whether it's a backflip or jumping here or doing that, and I think sometimes I'm like, just don't do anything today because you always end up hurting your ankle, your knee, or doing something, or pulling a muscle. Because I'm so prone to like pulling my neck muscle.
Maybe you do. You know, you can get diagnosed for free. The only thing I will say is, I used to think ADHD was just like hyperactive, naughty kids in school. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think everyone kind of thinks that.
Everyone thinks, but then as you get older, you learn that it's so many different things. But anyway, guys, sorry, I know we like mental health. We should change this to a mental health fucking channel. Yeah, but no. I think it's nice to know if you do have it.
Yeah.
The thing for me is I get very overwhelmed by things. Like if I have to do one thing, the next day, my whole day will just revolve around going shopping.
I'm a bit weird as well. Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I can kind of be like that and not.
My
like,
hair.
I can do a lot in a day. But for example, like today, I know how to film the podcast. The whole time coming up to it, just anxiety. This until we start filming. Now I feel good and I can just keep going. But the whole day, I went to the gym. I did stuff. I was working.
Did you do it?
What?
Oh, you went to the gym?
Yeah, I went to the gym, did everything, but I just have anxiety the whole day.
What is wrong with our generation?
I know.
This generation is.
We actually need to man up.
Not me, I'm a woman.
Yeah,
no,
myself.
No, you don't need to man up. But what I mean is.
Yeah, but I'm not sitting there like, oh no, I've just got the feeling and I can't help it.
But like, I mean, why does this generation have it, and like the last few generations, like our nans?
I think they did. They just didn't know what it was. They're like, yeah, that's just
before
normal
they were
body.
dying, heart attack.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't know because come on, like if you think of our nans.
But you know, some people don't have anxiety. They don't even realize they have anxiety. They don't know what anxiety is because they've never really looked into it. So they're just using like there was a lot of rappers like YG is a rapper. These people that live in the hood and have problems with shootouts and all these different stuff. They did an interview and they never checked about mental health and what that stuff was. And they said it wasn't until they realized and went and spoke to like a doctor about it that what they were feeling was anxiety, was depression, all these things, and they're just forced to like kind of live with it.
And take drugs and stuff.
Okay, so I saw a TikTok of like this dad and he had like a little baby daughter and he kissed her on the lips. Like she must have been like a little toddler, I don't know, however old. And then people in the comments just took it like they were really weird with it. And wallah, like it made me like, I was like, what is wrong? Why is everyone sexualizing
a child?
Like I don't think there's anything wrong with kissing your daughter on the lips. Like obviously past a certain age, I'm like, okay,
yeah, I
like,
think
relax,
when you get to like what age, like
What are you thinking? Imagine we both say age.
Imagine I
Man's
say 24. Okay, let's say an age that we think you should stop kissing on lips, but we say it at the same time.
No, because what if mine? I look like a freak if it's bad.
No, just say it.
16.
Imagine. 1, 2, 3, 9.
I'm saying,
I said 9, you said
9,
12.
12. I was thinking around that like.
Yeah, I was going to say 10.
Yeah.
Because, yeah. I don't know, actually. By the way, if...
We might even be wrong ourselves.
Yeah, some people may do it at like 15. No, that's a bit... I feel like once a child hits puberty, you should stop.
Yeah, maybe.
Just because, you should stop. Because then it's two adults kissing.
That is true.
Do you know what I mean?
That is true.
So I feel like when your child hits puberty, you should stop kissing them on the lips. But with that being said... Personally, I wouldn't kiss my dad on the lips because he's not here, and because right,
what?
Adults do stuff with their lips.
Okay, whoa.
No, what I mean is like what you doing with your lips to then be kissing a child with those lips,
on.
you little nerd.
Yeah, it's true. But at the same time, you brush your teeth, you wash yourself.
Yeah, I get it.
Everyone's
that's
hygienic.
Like an innocent child, and then do you know what I mean?
But come on, I think if I have my own baby, most of the times, whatever I'm doing with my lips,
12 is a bit old,
maybe it is.
12's very old.
Yeah, I'd say 10ish. I don't know. I can't.
You don't know because you've never been in that situation.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been there, but I'm just trying to think of like a little kid, like my daughter or like my son.
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad to kiss him on it. Maybe like
I find it a bit weird to be honest with you. Semi is 13 and you're saying you do it at...
Oh yeah, no! That is so bad.
Our little brother's 13.
Yeah, no, he's too grown for that. Oh yeah, true. That's a big age.
Imagine...
Damn. Do you know what? I still imagine it because
you think of 12 because when we were 12 we were like
yeah, no. Yeah, no. 12 is that look bad. I actually look bad. But
no,
do you know what?
It's because when you think of a 12-year-old
but
child.
you know what? At the same time, it wouldn't be like this ridiculous thing if someone did.
Come on, imagine Semi just walked in. Actually, no. If mum kissed Semi on the lips.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie.
Just a little peck. By the way, it's just like a.
Yeah.
I think it would be weird, but it wouldn't be like, oh my god.
All right, let's just forget about that. Yeah, maybe there's like a blurry.
No, let's not forget about it. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, no, I mean like in the sense of.
You mean
hard.
You want to scrap out what you said?
No, not scrap out what I said. I mean, let's not focus on the older ages. Let's focus on the younger ages. In the sense of, I don't think it's weird to be kissing your kids on the lips.
No, okay. I don't think it's weird to be kissing your child on the lips at all. But it's just like at a certain age, you need to kind of stop.
Yeah.
Just because, I don't know why, to be honest with you. Is it just society that has told us this?
Yeah, but it is a bit weird.
I don't know. This is a very good topic that you've thought of.
It's a bit hard.
It's hard. I feel like personally, I think I was going to say the dad should stop, but why should the dad stop?
Yeah.
He's the parent just as much as the mum.
I remember, I know this is weird, but from my own experience, I remember the age where
someone said you have to stop kissing on the lips now.
No, like when mum would like kiss me on the cheek or things, and it became like weird for me. I remember the age where it became weird, where like, I didn't like her in this vicinity. If that made sense, it was almost like wait, like this is where like other people should be, not my mum. Like my mum shouldn't be here. And I remember that, like going through that as like a young kid.
Yeah.
Obviously I'd kiss my mum on the cheek, but I'm just saying, like there was an age where I started noticing it was weird for her to be like this close to my face.
I don't. Yeah, no, that is true. I feel like I remember the age where people were like, okay, you have to stop kissing on the lips now. And I think I was about 8.
Yeah.
Where people like aunties and maybe mum would say that to me.
Yeah.
And not my mum, because she tries to kiss me on the lips now.
Really?
She'll be like, can I have a little peck, please? Do you know what I mean? Just like a little kiss. And
that's weird.
I don't know if it's weird, but is it haram?
I don't know.
Maybe. Okay, it's weird that you say that, yeah, because look at this. You're going to laugh so much. What is... look at that on my list to talk about.
Oh, that's mad.
Yeah, so what I was going to say, I had a list of things I wanted to speak about. And on the subject of kissing, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Just let me talk for a second. Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. So, us humans, I mean, not me, but humans in general will kiss on the lips, right? First of all, think of the idea of kissing.
Yeah.
You like someone, so you smack your lips against theirs.
Yeah, I know.
Not just that, right? Why? Who decided it's going to be lips? Why not ears?
Yeah.
Why don't we hit our ears together?
No, but I think there's a certain, obviously, sensation
from
that
your
you
lips.
feel.
Really?
Yeah, there is. It's almost natural. Don't forget, like, why does anything do anything? Why does like a an animal know how to do certain things, or do you know what I mean? All these little like rituals.
Yeah, but
or
like
things.
lips, touching lips. You like someone, so you
but
literally just
it's
smack your
natural.
lips
I know
against
the concept
theirs.
is funny.
What do you get?
Because all
out
you're doing is going like this. Do you know what I mean? Like, and
you're just making one part of your body touch their part of their body, and it's like there's so much gap in between, and then it's just two lips touching. Do you know what I mean?
It is weird, but at the same time, it kind of makes sense because it's all natural. Like, you know how a bee makes honey and all these things. We're built like that to have that like connection and be pulled in that way.
What, by lips?
Yeah.
It's just our brain. But did someone make it up? Or were we genuinely built to...
Well, yeah, that's
Here's
what
the
I mean.
thing. Was it made up, or were our brains actually built to do that?
Yeah. Well,
do you get it?
religiously, I feel like our brains were built to do that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or was it like a man...
I think it is.
I mean, like, was it a man-made thing?
Well,
what if Adam and
nothing's
Eve
meant-
decided to hit each other with their ears
but
to show
technically,
affection?
nothing's man-made in that sense.
No, I know what you
like,
mean.
it all comes from God.
But by
if we
man-made,
just-
I mean, like,
they come
picking
up-
your nose and flicking it.
Yeah, but...
Is that a natural instinct you have, or is that something that someone said, you know what, I've got something in my nose, I'm going to get it out and pick it and flick it?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you know what I mean? Was it someone that just decided to do it, or...
Yeah, I know
Speaking
what you mean.
of which, yeah, do you have anything to say about this topic? Because I've got something in my brain I want to say.
Yeah, go on then.
Do you have
this topic.
anything
No, I was just going to say, we were talking about the kid thing. It's alright, it's gone past.
Yeah, I don't know about that kid thing. to be
Yeah,
honest with
I
you.
think it's just read the room. Like, if your daughter or your son's coming back and they're like grown,
Yeah.
don't be kissing them on the lips.
But you know what's awkward.
But I just
as
don't
well.
think it's weird to kiss like your little baby, like your little toddler, like 4 or 5 years old.
No.
It's not weird to be kissing them on the lips.
Not at all. I think it's cute.
I think it's weird. I think you're
I don't
weird.
think I ever kissed my dad's on the lips though.
Yeah, but you weren't really around him that much. Anyway, you don't really remember things as well. But,
Speaking of which, yeah.
let me finish one second. Oh, you made me forget what I was going to say.
Sorry,
I feel like you know.
oops.
What was I going to say?
Oh, I'm going to write down what I was going to say because
I totally forgot. I feel like you know. How did it go out of my head? How
it's
did
so
things just
annoying,
leave?
innit? It's so annoying.
That is so weird. Anyway, yeah, I don't think it's weird to kiss your children on the lips. I think you're kind of weird if you see that as like, if you sexualize that and make it weird. Do you know what I mean? The people
Yeah.
that make that, you know, listen, you're
I
trying
was
to write
writing down my thing. Go
Yeah.
on.
The
If you sexualize it, of course it's weird.
Yeah, like if you're looking at that, you're like,
It's because
"Oh,
people
why would he do that?"
associate lips touching with sexual.
Yeah,
But it's not. It's associated with love.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I
Most
think-
of the time. Also, yeah,
think both.
Ayo, the concept, listen to this, yeah, of strangers going out, like the concepts of one night stands and lipsing people on nights out really blows my mind.
yeah, like you don't know who this person is, where
Why
they've
do you
been,
just
where
want to
they-
kiss them? Why do you want to? Because of the way they look.
Yeah.
You don't know their dental hygiene.
Yeah.
You don't know their past. You don't know. Do you know what I mean?
When I think about that stuff, it kind of stresses me out. a
So
little
like it used to be so normalized, but I've gotten to the point now where I find it weird
Yeah.
that people will go to parties, people will go to clubs, people will meet someone like and just start kissing them for what?
bit. Yeah.
Do you not think that's a bit strange?
No, it is. The concept of it is a bit weird as well. Like it makes sense. So like you know someone and you build that trust.
Yeah,
with
and
them.
you like, and you've got
And
an
then you
attraction
maybe-
between.
Yeah.
Then again, actually, some people do feel like that attraction straight away, and people
Yeah.
even say there's love at first sight and things like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I don't know. I just feel okay. It's for the people that do it and they just don't feel anything, and they're just out here doing it with a random. I like.
The way you said that, just doing it with a random.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes
I'm not
sense. It's
judging,
weird.
by the way. I just
It's weird. It's weird.
I
I think it's
just-
just natural. The thing is, we're all built a certain way. Like we have them like attractions to people, and it's something that you have to like obviously control, but some people can't, and it just
That's
goes
weird,
a bit
isn't
mad.
it? And like the thought of two people being in love. What a coincidence, yeah? This is why I say anyone that's ever experienced love, inshallah everyone does,
Yeah.
but love to the point where you both love each other the same amount and you have a healthy relationship. What a coincidence out of all the people in this world, the way it's hard to actually fall in love and catch feelings that two people both love each other.
Yeah. Out of like, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's weird.
Life's just so strange, isn't it?
I think it's weird how like people come together and they choose that we're going to be together until we die.
Not just,
Do
yeah.
you know what I mean? Think about that. Like when you break these concepts down that we're so used to,
Yeah.
it's just marriage and
Why?
relationships. But like we as humans select one person and we're like, okay,
You like pick a human
Yeah.
to just like buddy
Be
up
with,
with.
yeah.
You know, in school, right? Everyone pick a partner.
Yeah.
You're gonna be, but like we do that, and the concept of marriage is a bit crazy when you think
Yeah.
about it. It's a bit like scary.
I know.
Because it's like you pick them and you're not allowed to leave.
But you know what? It's exciting at the same time.
It's exciting, but if you weren't a Muslim, would you get married?
Yeah.
I personally feel like I don't think I would get married. If I wasn't a Muslim, I don't think I would do it.
Why?
Because you're signing papers. Sorry to spat. You're signing papers to basically say, look, if we get divorced, I want half your stuff.
Yeah, but that makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
It does make sense. Wait until you meet someone rich and then it makes sense.
Then it's gonna make sense. But that's okay. I get it if you've got peas.
No, but how about this? Okay.
You could just see it as a boyfriend and girlfriend.
But how about this? Yeah. You get married, yeah, and you as a woman decide to be a housewife. Meaning you don't work. You just stay and look after the kids. Your husband now, he works. You do a lot of stuff at home. Then he cheats on you. You get divorced. You now have nothing. You don't have experience in a certain work field, all these different things. You've got kids to look after. He's gone off. He's got a house. He's got everything. And what are you left with? Nothing.
So marriage is basically, it's reassurance.
Yeah.
It's knowing that it's basically saying, look, if we don't mess up, I want half your stuff. That's what I said earlier.
If we don't mess up, if we do mess up. Yeah.
But now that I think about it in a different way, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Marriage. Yeah, if you want to buy properties and if you want to do certain things, and yeah, but if I wasn't a Muslim, personally, let's say I met a man and we both have the same amount of, I don't know actually, because I'm not thinking of it in a sense of buying properties.
Yeah, makes sense. But still, not even just that. There's so much that goes into it.
Business-wise, yes, maybe getting married is a good option. But what I mean is taking that out of the equation, love-wise, I wouldn't. If it was just, you know how some people...
Yeah, but I look at marriage as like telling the world and people around you that we're this thing, and it's more than just being able to say, I'm done. Like, we're in this commitment that if you want to get out of it, there's a whole process to get out of it. But we've just both decided that we're sticking in this together, us two. Not like it. Without marriage, it feels like it's just, yeah, we're just together. We can go whenever we want. So I can go whenever.
That is true.
It doesn't make it
you
this
would
like
feel a bit
locked, like we're in this together.
You feel a bit more safe when you know, like if you'd feel more safe.
It just feels like
married.
a commitment. It feels like a real commitment. Like you've committed to me. The fact that you said I'm going to sign these documents, we're going to legally say that we and you are married. It's like that real commitment that we're together.
Yeah, I guess I do understand. See,
I get your process though. Like I understand your thought of like, why do we have to do all of this? We just be together. There's no
we just
point.
love each other.
Yeah,
but when you think of like logistics, like you can't. Maybe you should just get married.
Like I'd want to like stick into.
Yeah, and I guess you would feel more secure. Personally, obviously, I'm a Muslim. I'm gonna get married, inshallah.
Inshallah.
I mean, I have to. Not have to. I mean, like, it's not a thing for me where I can be with someone without being married to them. Yeah. So for me, it's either be married or be single. Do you get it? But I feel like it's a bit scary. Scary in the sense as you don't want to mess up.
Yeah.
By mess up, I don't even cheat. I mean, just like the thought of getting divorced is so scary to me.
That's one thing that I've been worried about as well. I feel like everyone's getting divorced. Like everyone gets divorced. Like it's nothing, and I'd be so scared to like get into something and get married, and then things go wrong. Because I feel like everyone thinks like that. When you get married, you're like, no, this is it. We're gonna be together forever, and then things go wrong, and now you have to go through like a whole divorce.
But then again, it's Allah's will, and sometimes Allah could will you to get married 3 times before you find your soulmate.
Yeah, that's mad.
Or
you just get 3 wives and then find your soulmate. 4th wife.
Would you ever ask your wife for a second wife?
No. I know, like religiously I can.
Would you want here's the thing.
I'm not actually.
Question to men. Question to men, okay? Yeah. Because men always make jokes about her second wife. What would you want to have? Would you? Let's say your wife came up to you. You were rich. Yeah. You've had 2 kids with your wife. You're just a little bit bored, and your wife came up to you and said, "Do you know what? I feel like you should get another wife. I need some days off." Would you want to? Let's just say she fully asked you.
I don't know. I'm not in that position.
Oh my God.
Whoa, relax. But personally, from my own... Wait, let me finish. All I said was, I don't know. You're like, how dare you? I don't know what that person would do. That me, a rich person who's got everything and his wife is saying, do it.
Yeah,
it's different. But
the way you feel...
that I am now, I can't imagine giving love to someone. Like, I can only imagine being in love with one person. Like, that's that's your special person. I want to be with that person for the rest of my life type thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine being like, I love you so much.
And then saying it to someone else.
I also love you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, you know, like pillow talk with one wife to you, you're my
like,
world.
And then you just flip over. All right, good night.
Yeah.
Hey, I just want to tell you that no one in this world is better than you.
You're the most beautiful girl in the world, in this house. Yeah, no, we can't really talk bad about it or say we don't agree with it.
There's reasons why people do it, and there's also, I think, like, obviously, I don't know, like, the logistics and all the Islamic stuff behind it, but it's permissible for a reason, and I think that reason makes sense, especially when you look into it and you read up about it. Obviously, I haven't done that, so I'm not going to comment on it, but from my own personal experience, I feel like it'd be hard to, like, be in love with one person and think of someone else. Like, if I like one person, I don't even like attractive girls, when you see them, it just you don't feel anything. You're almost like blind to it.
Yeah. Here's the thing, right? Since we're talking about marriage, what
it left your head in it.
No, I thought you were getting a bit like. What I was gonna say is, hold on.
Come on, love.
Okay, so I watched a TikTok about, and I wanted to ask you this because I'm very curious. I watched a TikTok and it said, what's one thing you've learned about married men, right? And you know when people stitch it?
Yeah.
About 50 people stitched it saying married men cheat, married men cheat, married men cheat. But over 50.
Really?
Here's my thing, right? I was speaking to Fedors about it, and she was kind of saying that religion would stop a lot of people from cheating.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, no, what are you on about? Like, if someone's going to do it, they're not going to think, no, you know what? God's going to be angry with me. Because
some people do.
That's the thing. I thought that in my head, but then I realised older men, maybe like, you know, let's say they like taxi driving or they work in a, you know, and like girls flirt with them. Your wife's not going to know. You could flirt with her.
Yeah.
But most men wouldn't do it because they think, astaghfirullah, I'm scared of God.
Yeah, religion.
Because at first I was like, what? You think men care about... Do you know what I mean?
That's why they say most of the time, especially with like religious people, when you look for a spouse, someone to marry, you have to. One of the main things to look for is their fear in God.
Yeah, definitely.
In the sense of if
they're
scared to sin, because that person can hurt you.
Yeah,
like, realistically, people do it all the time. They always, I can hurt you, you can hurt me, I can hurt my wife. But when people have a real fear and they're scared to do wrong in God's eyes and what He's ordained for us, that's when you can put more trust in knowing. Don't trust their love for you, because love is not trust. Love is love. Like, you can still do someone dirty.
Yeah, and love them.
Yeah, is put the trust in the fact that they fear God. Yeah. And they wouldn't do it because also the part of being in love as well, but they wouldn't do it because they wouldn't want to sin.
That's the thing. At first I was like, what? No. If they are capable of cheating, the thing that stopped them isn't going to think, oh, do you know what? No, God's going to be angry with me. Yeah. But then I realised that is very much a reason why some men don't cheat. Yeah.
But it's also like, not to take away from that, because that whole point I said I think is very beautiful and it's like a nice thing, but at the same time,
imagine they're not cheating on you because they don't want to go to hell, not because they love you.
Yeah, imagine the whole time you're with someone, you're like, they're so loyal, like I love them, and the whole time they're like, I really want to, but I can't sin,
but I don't want to go to hell.
No. That's what they did. Like, I don't know, that type of stuff scares me. I don't like the thought of imagining that I'm with my wife. That's why I feel like if I ever get married, I'm gonna grab my wife by the head and like get close and tell her, listen, if you're ever unhappy, can you tell me? Like, I don't want my wife to be in a marriage where she's just unhappy and she's just going with it because she doesn't want to go through the process of divorce, or she doesn't want to let her parents down. Tell me, because I don't want to be with someone that doesn't love me and is not happy. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But a lot of people hide that and they just let it build in. That's so scary.
Here's the thing, right? I was speaking to someone recently and I was like, marriage is really scary, and the reason it's scary is because do you know any happy marriages around you? Because I could only tell you one out of 50, 100 marriages I've seen.
50,
I don't know. I didn't know whether it was 50 or 100. You know what I mean? 50 to 100 marriages that I've seen around me. I could only name one or two that are genuinely happy. But then again, they said to me, marriages are like plane crashes. Mm-hmm. You'll only ever hear of the bad one. Oh, this happened. This. Yeah. You're not really going to hear like, oh, they're so happy.
Yeah, do you know what? That's very true, because the bad gossip always gets around. Oh, did you hear they divorced? Or did you hear their engagement fell through? Or did you hear this? Did you hear that? That stuff always gets around.
But you don't ever hear
like,
gossip.
oh, they've been happily married for 25 years now.
Yeah, that's true. I mean? So that's why I kind of had a negative view on marriage. But alhamdulillah, as I've gotten older, and I don't know, I've just got to be thankful, because I genuinely thought to myself, I'm actually never going to get get married.
Yeah.
I said that to myself. I was like, there's no way I'm scared of commitment. I'm scared of marriage. I've never loved someone enough to want to be with them for the rest of my life.
Are you more open-minded to it now? Like,
Yeah.
you want
I am a bit. I feel like I'm more like, now I'm growing a bit older. I'm like, do you know what? I don't mind getting married.
Yeah, that's cute.
Because, like, I don't know. I've just got to say alhamdulillah.
Yeah, inshallah you do.
I don't know. Inshallah. Maybe in like 2 years.
All right, I've got a question. Are you ready? So, if you, like, basically, religiously, when we die, the only way to kind of, like, after the body's dead is just to bury it. We don't believe in, like, cremation and all these other things, like, ways of doing it. But if you could pick, I don't know why, sorry, I don't have to word this. There's a reason for it. I haven't looked into the reason
why we're not allowed to do
like
cremations.
cremation and do all these other things. I've heard, like, I remember,
heard little things.
I remember being told, and it made sense to me at the time. I just can't remember the exact reason.
Did you hear that because we were created from
clay?
Clay. Maybe we have to go back into the earth.
Yeah, I think, if anyone knows, can you let us know, please?
Yeah, I don't actually know why.
But it made sense when I first found out.
I think it's because Allah made your body and you've got to return it to him in the way he gave it to you.
Yeah.
Maybe not return it to him in ashes.
Yeah, I think that kind of makes sense as well.
And also, burning is like a sign of, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like, Allah should decide who gets.
What happens to your body, basically.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know the actual reason. I have no idea.
Yeah.
So.
But anyway, so I was thinking, if that wasn't a thing, and you could pick what would happen with your body, like, after you die, what would you do? Would you do anything special?
I feel like because I've learned, because I've been brought up on buried, the idea of, I want this to happen to my body, I want this to happen, doesn't cross my mind. I just genuinely would want to be buried just normally. But yeah, I don't care. Yeah. Here's one thing on that subject, right? In our religion and culture, mainly, actually, a lot of people, let's say you're from a different country but you live in the UK and your nan passed away.
Yeah.
A lot of people say, bury me back home, take me back to Morocco, take me back to Bangladesh.
Yeah.
I personally, and I'm sorry if this offends anyone because it's happened within our family a lot, I don't agree with that.
Why?
I don't agree with it for 2 reasons.
Yeah, but let me give you a reason before you give your reasons. An example. Mum wants to be buried back in Morocco, but that's because her dad was buried there.
Okay, that's fine, right? That's fine.
That's all right.
That is, I feel like it's sentimental and sweet.
Yeah.
But I also think when you're dead, you are not even going to take a second to think about what happened to your body.
Yeah, true.
You're not going to be in your grave or even in Jannah or in hell or wherever you go and think even for a second, but my body.
Yeah, that's so true.
That's my thing, right? It's not your, as soon as your soul leaves, this is what we believe, by the way.
Yeah.
As soon as your soul leaves, that's not your body anymore.
Yeah.
Right? And also, because in our religion we believe that when you pass away, until you get buried, your soul's basically resting on top of your body. And they also say you can feel everything that's going on and you can hear everything that's going on. That's why they say you should be gentle with bodies. So when someone has passed away, they say, correct me if I'm wrong about any of this, you should be gentle with it and like you can feel pain still and you can hear things.
I haven't heard the pain thing, but I've heard the feeling everything. Hearing everything, sorry.
So what I think is, why are you going to put someone who's just passed away, who just wants to get into their grave as soon as possible,
on a plane, fly them all the way out?
And like, think about how scary that feeling is of just resting on top of your body.
Yeah, when you think of it like that, that makes so much sense.
And I just think you shouldn't. I just feel like, also they say, I'm pretty sure Islamically, correct me if I'm wrong, you should be buried where you died, on the land that you passed away on.
Yeah, I haven't heard that either, but probably it makes sense.
I think. And also another thing, Islamically, you're supposed to bury as soon as possible.
Yeah. It's
so
true.
What were you going to wait for Ryanair to get some cheap flights in?
Yeah, true. That's messed up.
So that's why I'm kind of against.
The reason I even brought
country.
I brought this up is because there's this thing that you can do. There's this thing that you can do, when you die, and you can like obviously pay for it and like it gets done and
have your body.
No, so what you can do is they basically put your body in like the fetal position, like a baby, like you're like this.
Chuck you off a bridge.
Whoa, what the hell? They're just like, they put you like this and they go, yoink! Get out of here. You've always wanted to, so you might as well experience it like that. No, I'm joking. I have to like cut that.
No, you don't.
So they put you in like a little pod like that, and they put you in a pod, and then they it's like a certain pod that has some type of growth thing to it, and they put you in the ground, and then eventually you grow into a tree. So they like it becomes a tree, but the roots are all through you, and like you basically grow into this tree. And I've like heard it, and religion aside, that sounds like, imagine how emotional, cute that is, yeah? That you go and you're going to the grave of where you're like your grandparents or something, and then like instead of being a gravestone, there's a tree there, and it kind of lives on,
and it's them,
and your great grandchildren, and like they can all go there, and everyone like in your, I don't know, it's kind of
taking religion out of it. That is kind of if you take out religion fully, then that is kind of cute. It's sentimental, somewhere to go. Imagine like you go to get shaded, or you eat an apple from that tree. It's like they're doing something. You have a
marriage in your garden, and it's next to this tree where like your mother grew or something like that. But then again, I'm not gonna lie to you, I just realised trees take like hundreds of years to like even get to a full length.
So by the time you're dead, they're not even gonna care. No, by the time you're actually a big tree, your ancestors, your great grandchildren ain't gonna care. They don't know it's you. They don't know who you are.
If anything, by the time you die, the tree of like your grandma that you just buried would probably be like this high, and then you'll just be next to it, this little one there. Do you know what I mean?
That's true, this little branch. No, that is true. But if trees grew quickly, and if we weren't Muslims, and if this, and if this, this, then it'd be cute. No, I'm joking. I get what you mean, but no, I would just like to peacefully be buried the closest place as possible. I genuinely do not care what happens to my body after I die, as long as it's buried properly. Also, I don't think, oh my god, bury me next to it. I don't give a shit.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be dead. Just like
I'm more
worried about what's gonna happen to me in my grave.
I am not gonna give a damn. When we die, we're not gonna give a damn what happened to our body.
Do you know what I think about? And I know it's scary. I know you don't like thinking about this, but like we're gonna die one day. Like, listen, you don't know what the cause is gonna be.
There's nothing we can do.
No, but we don't know what the cause is gonna be. Like, we don't know if we're gonna go out like some super horror movie style, like
also,
like arm gets ripped off, chest is out, heart's pumping out, and you're like, ah! Like, we don't know if it's gonna be that, or it's gonna be like soft, slowly passing. Do you know what I mean?
Listen to this, right? I'm sorry for anyone that's not Muslim doesn't understand this. One day, you and I, no matter what we do, inevitable, we are gonna see the angel of death. And you lot. No matter what we do, there's nothing, you can't kill yourself to get away from it.
Let me explain. So basically, as Muslims, we believe that when you die, there's a split second in real life. By the way, when you die, correct me if I'm wrong, but I did look into this and I was told, so I don't know if I'm 100% right or not. But we believe that just a second before you die, for example, say I'm about to drop dead now,
you'll see it in this room.
I'll see the angel of death in the room, like not like, oh, I'm dead and then I see it. I'll see it right there, and then I'll be gone.
Help!
So it's almost like that's scary that I'm gonna be talking to you and be like, welcome back, and then you just see it there and you're like, we don't have time to react. We're not gonna be scared. We're not gonna...
Think of the thought of it. Like, we need to thank God so much for not just our lives, but the fact that He's not made us go through any tragedies just yet. Alhamdulillah, because people's mothers pass away, their siblings. Like, if you think about how grateful, even though it's gonna happen anyway. Imagine, that happened now, how your life would be flipped upside down. Imagine getting the call that someone...
I always think, do you ever think of that? I know it's a bit weird, but I always think, like, I always imagine what everyone, like my friends, everyone would do. Like, if I passed, I imagine the scenes of them, like, getting the call that, like,
I don't want to think about it, I'm not going to lie.
Gone, or, like, it's a bit mad, isn't it? And then we just go on with life. It will happen.
Who did you think... I think about, like, people who have passed away recently. I was thinking about this the other day, and I was just like... It's not really been spoke about a lot, even though it's such a big deal.
And now
everyone's just living. That's because they say you forget the dead so quick. Same way you're going to be forgotten so quick.
Yeah, it's mad.
This whole death thing is.
And that's what stresses me out with, like, I get stressed out about life, and I think to myself,
why am I stressing so much?
I'm actually going to die one day. Why don't I just actually have fun? Why don't I just do things that I love?
Why do I have anxiety about this? When, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, when I think about death, but this is how the shaitan, the devil, plays tricks on you, because he makes you forget about it in like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
But this is why I
you get scared, and then you're like, got to post on Instagram.
Yeah, really. On the topic of death, I think the most important thing in this world is to genuinely try to have a good heart, and pure intentions, even though, like, in your brain you can think, no one's going to know that I think this about them, no one's going to know that I don't want the best for her, or I'm jealous. But that's a backbone of anything, is you being a good person, and I think it's so important.
But you know what, a lot of people think they're good people. Like, a lot of people are not good people, but they think they're good people.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks that they're like...
Is there anyone out there who actually thinks, oh, I'm a bad person?
I think some people are
I go through phases
self-aware.
sometimes. Yeah.
But a majority of people think they're good.
Yeah, because obviously they always think they're right.
Yeah, they're like, well, I did it because he made me feel like this.
Yeah.
And I was right about it.
Yeah,
Do you know
exactly.
what I mean?
Yeah, that is true. I feel like I'm a very self-aware person.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Similar. I'm always like critiquing myself and like...
Yeah. Sorry, I just took off some of my dry skin on my thing and I put it on your floor.
That is dirt.
I'm joking, I ate it.
No, you're dirt. Anyway, yeah, I am very self-aware. I always think about like how I'm doing things, or like my intentions for certain things, or why I've done certain things, and or if I was rude, or if I was this or that. Like, I think it's good to like self-reflect on like the type of person you are.
When I was mean to Mum yesterday on the phone. So like she rang me and I was a bit mean to her because she rang me once and I didn't answer because I was trying to sleep.
Yeah.
And then she kept ringing me to wake me up. And so I kind of answered the phone like, if I don't answer once, then why you keep calling?
So bad.
And then I felt really bad, so I texted her. I was like, I'm really sorry for being mean. Like, and I find it so hard to apologise.
Yeah, you do, to be honest.
I find it the most difficult.
I think you've apologised to me like twice in my
our
life.
whole life.
Yeah.
But my way of apologising isn't
Acting
saying
like everything is
it.
alright.
No, not just acting like saying it, like doing something nice, like bringing you a chocolate.
Yeah, you'll come in and throw a chocolate bar at my head.
In your face. Yeah.
And I'll be like,
and
I forgive you.
You're just like, and I'm just like, I find it so difficult, but it's a bit childish. I need to grow up.
Yeah, you need to grow up, man. What's wrong with people not being able to apologise?
It's just so hard.
I can apologise like it's nothing.
I can't.
I throw out sorries like they don't mean shit. Do you know what I mean? Sorry.
I can't. I find it so hard. I find it very difficult.
Yeah, well, you got issues. We've established that.
I know. So basically, right, there's a mouse in my... Right, so you guys know, if you don't know, I moved to London alone with my friend. Ayub, there's mice in my house. When I say there's mice, I thought there was like one. I thought I'm never going to see it again. We've seen it once, right? Ayub, wallah, it's been in my room twice. I scream. Wallah, it will go in my room. I'll just be chilling. I'll just be running across. Last time I saw it, I jumped on my bed and I started crying.
I'm not lying to you. I don't know how you sleep.
No, listen. I'll tell you how I sleep, right? I close my eyes. No,
but I remember, do you remember I told you that before I went for that phase where I like cover my ears and stuff like that? How are you like relaxed going to bed and not thinking that this mouse is like walking all over your face? It's probably like rubbed its thing right in the corner of your eye and it's like walking all over you.
Here's the thing, right? It was 3 a.m. I seen the mouse. Do you want to see the video? Did you see the video?
I've seen it, yeah,
no, there's a new one.
No, I haven't. Let me see.
Ayub, this is actually so scary. Can you not look at my phone, please?
Oh, sorry. So we're now looking for a mouse video.
Look at that.
Right, let's see.
It's an armpit.
Oh. Why would you?
It looks like a hairy
I thought it was
crack.
a mouse for a second.
No. Sorry, I'm showing you the video because you can show it on... You can show it to them, okay? You can show it to them.
Oh, no, I saw this, yeah.
Oh, you saw this one?
Yeah, but let it play anyway.
Wait, here, look. It's here.
Come on, love.
Look, there it is. Look there.
Yeah.
Do you see it?
Noise?
Me screaming.
Oh, I thought it was the mouse. I was like, damn, boy.
Look, Ayub.
Oh my god, you just got that running around your room.
Look.
No, and this one is like all up in your stuff. That is so dirty.
Ayub, and make sure you put this video in for them to see, because sometimes you forget.
I'm just slacking, sorry.
Yeah, Ayub, wallah, twice it's been in my room, and this last time I jumped on my bed and I just started crying. It was near my prayer clothes.
Oh.
I'm not praying ever again. No, Jacob.
Excuse.
I swear, wallah, it's near my prayer clothes. Also, I'll see it it's so... And the thing is, though, I've tried 2 different types of mouse traps and 3 of them each. These mice are clever, Ayub.
How many is it?
I haven't seen 2 at once, but I've seen one and heard one moving about. But what I will... Not in my room, by the way. I've only seen it in my room twice. And now I close the door and I have a little... thing that you plug in and it releases sonic sounds that they don't like.
Yeah.
But the human ear can't hear it.
Oh, okay.
So I've got that in my room.
I'm sorry, yeah. Someone's just made you buy a product that just does nothing. They're like, what we'll do is we'll make this fake thing that you plug in the wall that does absolutely nothing, but we'll tell them that you can't hear it,
Do
but
you
the
want me
mouse
to be honest
does.
with you, Ayub? I didn't want to say this because, like, I didn't want you not to come to my room.
Yeah.
Wallah, I seen the mouse in my room after I plugged that thing in.
Really?
Wallah.
No. That's strange.
But I'm gonna get a new one because I think that's an old one.
No, just stop using them. They're probably not even real. There's no way you're even testing it.
Hey, you know what's funny, yeah? The guy downstairs. By the way, this whole mouse thing apparently is very common in London.
Yeah.
The guy downstairs has it. My neighbour has it. It's apparently a common thing. It's like a normal thing that Londoners get.
I've
mice in their
never experienced
house.
that in my life.
Never, right? But my neighbour was downstairs and he said to me that he messaged our landlord and told him there's mice, and the landlord turned around to him and was like, well, you need to keep the house clean, it's your fault. And then he found mouse traps behind wardrobes and stuff, so it was there before he moved in.
Yeah.
I also looked underneath my fridge and there was like a mouse trap that's like a year old.
Oh my days.
But do you not think the landlord should be dealing with that?
Yeah, at the end of the day, like, there's building and there's mice there. He should get like some
Pest control,
something like that. Yeah.
And you know what's funny? Wallah, I messaged my landlord Ayub about the mice.
What did he
Wallah, look at what he said.
He said, "You belong with them, you rodent."
Look what he said. Blue tick.
He aired you.
Wallah.
What a violation.
Wallah. Talking about the mouse.
What a violation. He said, I'm not even going to reply to that.
Do you not think it's so rude?
That is very deep.
I'm so sad living there. Like, alhamdulillah, I love it. My room's always clean. I love my room. But there's that I've seen, I don't feel comfortable living with things that don't pay rent. Do you know what I mean? No. I'm sad now that I think about it.
You have to get on with it. I'm not going to lie to you. That's kind of deep.
Do you not think that's so tapped?
Wait, why
I need
can't
to
the
get a
mouse
cat.
trap?
They outsmart
Khaleesi.
the mouse traps, Ayub.
They've learned.
Khaleesi would love it there.
Nah, I don't know.
She's a bit rubbish. I need to get a cat. That's what it is.
Yeah, but that's worse. You wake up in the morning and find a rat ripped apart your room. There's blood everywhere. And you're like, oh,
No,
okay.
it's not a rat. They're like small mice. If it was a rat,
That's kinda cute,
I would
though.
have to go cry.
Yeah, rat gets a hench as well. They get huge.
Ew.
That is
Gross.
messed up. But yeah, what's good? Random
Oh
off
my
topic.
god, sorry. I need to say this.
Go on then.
Sorry.
Go
you can
on
say
then.
it and then
You've been talking.
Sorry, I've been
24/7.
speaking so much, but I
Alright,
have to
go.
say it, right? You know we've been filming for like 2 hours.
Yeah, and
but
you've
it's
been
fine.
talking about it. Let's go.
Sorry.
All right, go.
It's fine.
No, I want to know now. I want to know.
Okay, so Fedors was on the phone to a guy yesterday, and she finds the fact that we have mice really embarrassing.
Yeah.
I don't care. I've spoken about it on TikTok, on here. I don't care. It's nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
I'm very clean. It's the apartment. But she basically, I was like, Fedors, did you hear that? I think it was one of the mice. And she muted it, and she was like, shh, don't speak about that on the thing.
Yeah.
And then I was like, she was on the phone, and I said, Fedors, come here. And then I was like, look at the spider, because I was showing her we were looking at it while she was on the phone, and I was like, Fedors, can you pick up that spider trap? I didn't mean to. Wallah, I didn't mean to. I used spider as a code word for mouse, and then for some reason I just go spider trap, and then we looked at each other and we just started creasing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
I go,
jokes.
can you move the spider trap to the side? And she was like, it was so funny in the
That's
moment.
like the first time you made me laugh genuinely.
Wallah, I
so long.
laughed so much, Ayub, on the phone.
Not that
To
the
the
other times
point,
were fake, but like real.
to the point where she couldn't hold in her laugh when I said that, because
Yeah.
it was so funny. I was like, can you we were using code words,
Yeah.
and I was like, can you move the spider trap?
That is jokes.
That was
That's actually
funny.
jokes.
A lot of people said our last episode was the funniest
Yeah,
in
I
a while.
know.
Like a lot of the comments, and
That's
like,
why you've been on one today. You're trying to get them all out. I haven't really said mine because you saw
Sorry.
the comments people saying Abe's jokes this episode.
sorry,
Yeah,
I'm actually
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Wallah, I didn't mean to.
It's alright, I forgive you.
Yeah, here actually. Okay, here, Mohammed Alam, this is for you, Ayub.
Yeah.
He said, Ayub, this episode, you literally had me dying with laughter.
Do you know what? Thank you, bro. I appreciate that so much. He comments on everything, like on my TikToks, everything. Like he's proper supports me. Like I appreciate him a lot. Thank you.
Shout out to you, Mohammed.
Jeez, we
But
love
yeah.
you. We appreciate you. Thank you all for supporting us, for being here on this journey. I feel like I say the same thing every time. But we do appreciate you. We love you
I
all.
feel like I'm starting to enjoy filming more
It's become more of a natural thing.
because we don't live together.
Yeah.
So I feel like we have so much to talk about.
Also, it's like I've learned to feel like we're actually having a conversation
Yeah.
instead of like we're doing this podcast and we're
Also,
trying to
like,
talk to you guys.
it's like not pressure anymore. Like we're just doing it for the people that want to watch us instead of trying to do this and do. It's literally just. Sorry, I thought I was getting a call. It's literally just We're doing.
Yeah.
Also, you know how we have cuts sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel like we don't really need to cut them.
Yeah.
Like if we do something or we say something, we don't just be like, okay, let's start again. I feel like we should just be like, yeah. So anyway, you know when you watch
true.
podcasts, do they ever do that?
No, they don't.
I've seen some so unprofessional things in podcasts.
Even
where
like sometimes they just kind of go quiet for a while and they're just like they're looking up something and whenever we're doing it, I'm always a bit like, oh, I feel like we've been quiet for too long. Let me say something.
Yeah, I've seen people like going on their phones.
Yeah.
And,
I think when we become more of a relaxed environment, it'll be better.
I
That's
think
why
we should
like
change this. I think we should.
I think we should change the set to like comfy stuff.
I think we should.
And then we just fall asleep while she's talking to us.
Yeah. I think we should change it to more but then again, we established already the whole outfit
thing. It's so easy doing just like top.
Yeah, like he's wearing
shorts
a thong.
I just wear shorts every single time.
Yeah, that is true. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But right now, I like our setup. Maybe we just get comfier chairs and then sleeping bags and then pillows and
covers and
So anyway, thank you guys for being here.
Yeah, we appreciate you lot so much. I don't know. I think it's a bit emotional. Like, obviously, we've gotten to a point of like an average steady viewing, which I think is around 5,000 nowadays.
Which,
alhamdulillah, like, I'm happy
Sorry,
for.
I had to get one in because you got one.
Which I'm happy for, and I'm just grateful that people listen to us.
I'm not just happy
and enjoy us.
I'm ecstatic. No, I'm joking. I think that was gross.
Yeah.
I think I'm really. It just makes me. I feel like we've got just a family.
Yeah, definitely.
We've got a little family. We do. Hashtag sadly relatable family down below if you're watching us.
But yeah, Nisrin, where can I find you?
You can find me at It's Nisrin at Instagram and TikTok.
At Nisrin at Instagram and TikTok.
Oh, at It's
Start
Nisrin.
again, love.
No. Okay. You can find me crying on my pillow. You can find me at It's Nisrin on Instagram and on TikTok.
You can find me at Kayla Kasha on all social media platforms. Don't forget to follow Sadly Relatable Podcast on Instagram and TikTok. Thank you guys again. We appreciate it. We love you all. You lot mean so much to us. Honestly, this is the only thing in my life right now that makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something. Yeah. If that makes sense. Like all the other areas of my life, I feel a bit like down about.
It's the comment section.
But like the podcast makes me feel like I'm actually doing this like thing that could be like this big thing in my life.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Even if it never amounts to being a big thing, which inshallah it will, it's like
it's still like
we've got our people.
Yeah. Like
we've built a foundation and we've got our people and our community and we are just living life.
Also, like, sorry, I know we're meant to be ending an episode, but I'm going on. It also just feels like I have people that understand me now. Before, when I was posting social media, no one really knew who I was.
Hey, that's so true.
Do you remember I used to always say that problem? I don't have like a connection to anyone.
People didn't know if you were funny. They just thought you were this good-looking person.
Yeah, but now people are like, they just know the type of person I am. I get sent things. Like even after the last podcast when we were showing, I talked about that thing. The cream that gets rid of the spots.
Oh, yeah.
There people were DMing me like they're like, oh yeah, look, I found the video. Blah, blah,
I love how when we went to the protest, people coming up to you, hey, you are funny by the way.
Yeah.
Aww.
Thank you. But yeah, we love you guys. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in.
I feel like every episode is so emotional. We just talk about how much we love them.
Yeah.
Get a grip. Okay.
But yeah, guys. Peace.
Love you.